Appreciate y'all for tapping into the stream.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Green Bay Packers and the Cincinnati Bengals.
He got the Bengals. Ain't no kicking about this.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And
let's see if he's gonna bring it out.
From Cincinnati.
Oh, he's scary. He an old head.
Back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
Yo, what up, Matt Lover, man? Yeah, man, this is the group YouTube, yo. MTG YouTube. I'm saying, appreciate for tapping in, though, and subscribing. Oh, no, this ain't E, cuz.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the
this monster.
11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in
but he gonna be streaming and stuff on here too, posting videos as well.
Continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Back to Mixon on first down. And down he goes.
I try to hit stick him.
After a pickup of 9.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. In motion right here, Boyd. On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game.
Come on now, he takes so long to pick a play.
Guy running it pretty well, too.
Here we go. Here we go. And now they will throw it with Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to mix it.
Come on now. You should have fumbled that.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
I knew it.
Give this to Mixon. And he'll lose yardage here.
Bell, he was going to run.
That was all Preston Smith navigating into the backfield. He
I'm playing Madden.
For loss. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
Get him down.
They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Nice space, he only got 1 yard. Just chill.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Burrow will throw.
Oh, he dropped it. Oh, he was scared. That's going to be him, though. I ain't going to lie.
When you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
And he's gonna miss this one.
Let's get this TV now, chat.
Distance, it's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little, and when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate, and in doing so, sent this one off target.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They'll run with a big back. A.J.
Oh, we out.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter. We're scoreless. I thought
I was going to have that one.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. Down right around the 25. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. Rodgers now to throw. And they're going to get this down.
Ooh, good catch.
15.
Boy, that completion comes with a high degree of
one-hand catch,
especially on the catch. Had to look that one in one-handed,
with the dive,
and ends up picking up a first down as well.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Rodgers.
TD, let's go.
And he's got his man. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Allen Lazard. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Packers,
I knew that slant was going to get him. He was expecting me to run.
Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get
He's an old head. He's scared to bring it out, man.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Like, what's up with the what's calling right now, yo?
Take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Inside handoff to Mixon.
I'm missing by
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Mixon with a first down.
He didn't get off of that one, though.
And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Still 9 remaining on second down. Jet sweep, Boyd with it, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Mixon.
He's down. He's not getting that first down, bro. Go ahead and pump me that ball.
The 42-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down.
Oh, he thought this was.
But the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would
He's
say
going for it.
Away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow.
Oh, yes, let's go.
Be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious.
I really should have been interception. I ain't gonna lie.
Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Come on today.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
Oh, down the middle. Come on now.
Got Dobbs over the middle. And they're going to be set up down
too
around
easy.
the 15-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
I can do it for you.
You have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme.
You said what?
And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones.
Oh, you gonna let me do it?
Lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play.
That's touchdown. Come on now. And we get that ball back.
And the Packers would extend their lead here just before halftime. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better.
I might have missed it.
I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
That was a close one.
On the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
I already know he gonna O-head.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just
come here, interception.
It's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
Can I get another touchdown before the end?
Close to halftime there, you throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though.
Let's see if I can get this chat. I'm going for the TD.
Something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball.
Thought I had it. Go for field goal. Get an easy 3.
To make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
What?
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about
I
getting
missed.
3 points. And Crosby
That ball was going a little too slow.
It's no good. Wide to the right. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter
It's cool. We get the ball
here.
back anyway, chat. We good. Don't tell me you quit.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there. And that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Rodgers going to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
What?
Right there because he certainly felt
hey, you already know, Chad. We ain't no sucker.
Getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers.
He threw it too short. Too short, Chad.
Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Rashawn Gary that time through the line and getting the tackle for loss.
Well, if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage.
Look at you, ready to say something. Just crazy. I'm not on Twitch, actually. Huh.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Burrow. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Good pass.
Position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he'll spot Higgins open left side.
I'm supposed to hit him.
He is going to have the Bengals
I'm supposed to hit him.
down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. First down, here's Burrow. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10, mixing up the middle.
He ain't going nowhere. Stop him.
Down here at about the 11.
Come on now. We got to get the stop right here. He can't get no closer.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Burrow. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Hurst. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got
Make him go for that 3.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react.
Oh, yeah, he got scared, chat. That boy felt that pressure. He felt that pressure. Go for that field goal. Go for the... Oh, he going for it. He better not mess up. So I'm going to say...
Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase on the touchdown.
Good, that's good stuff. Good stuff.
And the Bengals are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter.
Great pass, great pass.
And you know
I give him that. Great pass.
On their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Come on, let's get this, chat. Let's get it going.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Amari Rodgers to return it from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
I was close enough. We don't need it.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll go again to Jones.
Oh, yeah.
And they work
Come on now.
Field across the 45. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun.
Out.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
Come on now. Jones doing that thing out there.
Off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Caught by Cobb. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because
they're ready to take
off, trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got to
get off me.
Downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Oh, he better not be blitzing.
2nd down, another shot for Jones. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty, but when it doesn't, Oh,
I
it
thought
can
I
be
changed it
ugly.
to the
And in
slant,
this case,
y'all.
loss of yardage.
That what threw me off.
Here's Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short
You know
of
we
first
good.
down. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are right back in this football game. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
In a great disaster.
The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. 48 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. A handoff to Mixon. And he's got a Bengals first down as he gets this up past the 30.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Mixon. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
What's up? Them boys can't get through them.
Short game, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Here's Burrow. Pass complete to Higgins. Burrow hooking up with Higgins for a Bengal first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now Joe Mixon. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
But that run game is immaculate, ain't it?
An opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Play just like an old head trying to run time off the clock.
Got a man open. It's Chase. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
I mean, he's smart.
Just over a minute to go in the game. The LSU connection.
You take risk around here, though.
Cincinnati first. Now Burrow. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw, Burrow. Open man is Higgins.
Oh, he grabbed it. Boy, look. The way they hesitated, like he didn't even do it.
Let's see, the Packers defensively 6 DBs, so a dime look on 3rd.
Could play coverage or bring pressure.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. That one checks all the boxes.
I tried to hit him. That would mess me up, but I was trying to give him that business check.
Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. Throwing, Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
Burrow.
Good throws, bro.
They needed, and now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. McPherson on for the point after. And we may very well be headed to overtime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
Let's see what I can do with it, chat.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Rodgers. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. These are the spots at the stage of the game where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
That was going to be him.
Second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And he will be taken down, and that means we are
throw it right into him. We are in overtime, man. Good game, though. Good game.
Overtime. Don't change that dime. So it'll be the Bengals with the football here to start the overtime session as the kick is away. And we will not see a return to start overtime. It'll
I should have known he was going to do that.
Line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. All set up for them right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
Short gain there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play, wasn't it? Wanted to see if the guys on defense were going to fit the gaps the correct way, because we're in overtime. So it's not just physical tiredness out there, right? Mentally, are you still doing what you're supposed to do? And they were up to the task on that play.
And certainly fatigue on both sides of the football. 3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. And they'll send the slot in motion left. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 92 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Yo, what up, Mike?
Again, it's Mixon. And he's going to take this ahead.
Appreciate for tapping in, my boy.
Yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
11 MT.
Now it's Mixon running right. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
I ain't gonna lie, that boy gliding off them blockers, boy.
First throw it overtime now for Burrow. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football.
My D-line ain't doing nothing. They getting babied out there.
When you have that kind of success, make them stop you, and until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
About time.
It's a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times
so that's why you hung up.
Good running back, get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry. I'd stay with him.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd.
What? How's that first?
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Shaping up to be a very efficient opening drive here in overtime.
And can you feel the tension building? Because I'm feeling it. All right, I've got the sweaty palms here with each play because of the enormity of what's going on. Each play means so much in overtime, and they're handling it well as this drive continues.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll go as
that's what we needed right there, chat.
And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that
point
of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide.
They're just giving it to him at this point.
You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face, good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Now Burrow. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it.
Sit him down.
And the waning
Sit him down.
Overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know.
Come on, Chad, we got to start this one.
What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmys and the...
Who's covering him? GG's, man.
Overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column.
That's GG's.
So the game-winning touchdown came through the air in overtime. 4 quarters wasn't enough. We were treated to a really good one, weren't we, Parker?
That we were, and I just love being able to
That's crazy, Chad. That was a good game, though.
All the way through. Who's going to win it? Oh, what? We're getting overtime? Great for us. A lot of tension on the field. Very tough. Not a surprise it ended with a passing touchdown. That's the way we play in the NFL. But the execution, pretty darn good.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
I thought the game was over.
Here's McPherson now to send it away. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He hits Dobbs on the crosser.
Come on now.
This across midfield and inside the 45. And a big 32-yard play on third. They picked up a first down and a whole lot more. Forget about just looking for the sticks. They went well beyond the stick.
I know they were talking about guarding the sticks on defense. They didn't guard them very well. They got a big-time completion on a third down. That's almost a backbreaker, isn't it? In overtime, every play's importance is magnified. And that one could turn out to be huge.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. When you're trying to win a game in overtime, I don't know that there's too many more in the history of the game you want under center than Aaron Rodgers.
Well, I think a lot of it's because he can beat you so many different ways. All right, he can beat you with the big shot downfield. Heck, if you need a Hail Mary, no one throws it better than Aaron Rodgers. But just when you think you've got him corralled in, when you've got pressure on him, he uses his legs to escape and create another big play, whether he's running it or extending it so a receiver gets open. I think he embraces overtime, and he embraces the spotlight that comes with it.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. And that will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one.
What just happened?
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They'll run it with Jones. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.
I'd give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Rodgers throw on target to Tunyon. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. That's a staple of this offense.
I ran straight out of bounds. That's crazy.
He's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Finds Lazard quickly on the slant. And the Packers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Jones will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Rodgers will throw for it.
Come on now.
And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do
Let's go. We still came out with a dub, chat.
That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
That's a good game, though. I ain't gonna cap.
A happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they accomplished here today.
The trip home so much sweeter, isn't it? All the noise they heard before, how tough it is to win on the road, how tough it is to play in this stadium, how hyped up that crowd's going to be. They just used it as fuel. Came in full of confidence, believed in themselves, and got it done.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Cincinnati, good night, everybody.
God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast and 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things that's expensive. They hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my problem. G, flossing with a gold chain.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Buffalo Bills and the Green Bay Packers. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And
well, he got the Bills. All right, let's see how this turn out.
Amari Rodgers to return it from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
No, we won't go for that touchback like that now, cuz we ain't no sucker.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll maneuver.
Oh, Lord, don't tell me you're quitting already. The game just started.
His way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Up the middle, Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Pass caught, it's Romeo Doubs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now Rodgers completes it again to Doubs. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory, right at the 40. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
Oh, they thought I was going to give up. They bugging.
On 4th down, Rodgers. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down.
Thought I was going to knock it out of there.
Pick up the first. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the play. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And some nifty running right away as he'll get this up past the 30. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. Singletary again. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple. And
sit him down, Chet.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Steps away to his left, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Preston Smith coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
I'm going for the field goal like a sucker. We don't do field goals like that, man.
Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right?
You know I'm coming out with it.
That's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. 3-0 after one on EA Sports.
I know he ain't blitzing though.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. On play action, Rodgers. Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Now that was one I kind of saw coming, Charge. He had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means a free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go right back to Singletary. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 36, Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he gets this one. Going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. 41 yards.